Take the space you feel well in. Arrive at yourself. Use your hands to feel into the realm of your heart, into your chest. And it's a good idea if you do not just put your hands on your chest, but keep a little bit of distance and use the hands just like eyes with which you look into your center. And then just sense how your center reacts when it feels perceived. And let this reaction happen. And then slowly turn the hands. And slowly stream down through the body, through the pelvis, through the legs, into your feet. And maybe even a little bit below your feet. And then try to notice how your body reacts. Maybe it's not just going down with what you do, but it feels uplifted. It feels tall. And the chest wide. Let go, return to yourself, make a step forward. And for those of you who are new to the webinars, actually that's what we want to achieve. We do one thing actively, streaming down, and the rest happens by itself, only by me perceiving it. And every eurythmy exercise aims at this, activating this inner force of uprightness and richness. Let's try it once again. Arrive calmly at yourself. Let your inner space feel being seen. Turn the hands like two little bowls. Use them to lead this sense of being perceived downwards through the body, through the legs, into the earth. And also perceive yourself at the same time. And if everything goes perfect, you feel tall, great, and even the heels become light. Let go and relax. Breathe. And that's one principle. Don't put yourself under stress. I have to become great or something like that. It's just, you try. Can I perceive something? And this, I try to do this or that. That's the body's reacting to. That's what he loves. Your interest, not how good or how well you are doing it. And now just try to sense a little bit your fingers, your thumb, and just widen them a little bit. Feel the thumb, the pointing finger, the middle one, the ring finger, the pinky one. And then you come back with the pinky one, the ring finger, the middle finger. The one who points and the thumb. And again, maybe, can I feel this finger? Can I feel that one? Can I feel that one? And come back. Can I feel that one? Can I feel that one? Great. And it's just being curious. Can I feel them? Don't force yourself to feel them. Just be curious. And now just remember how we felt when we did the starting exercise, and just recollect how it was after you did it. You felt yourself, you felt your uprightness. And stay centered when you slowly weave with your fingers a little bit outside, towards the outside and towards the inside. And then let's grow this horizontally. Weave a little bit outside, to the outside, and come back, weaving with your fingers. And next sphere, can I feel my fingers? And can I feel my fingers coming in? Next sphere, one after the other, all at the same time, and enjoy. Can I sense the air between my fingers? And don't forget to feel your heart at the same time. And return to your center. And breathe. Let's do the same a little bit diagonally upwards. So just weave a little bit here and come back. Next sphere, weave a little bit. Feel your fingers very gently. Next sphere, weave a little bit. And again, next sphere, weave a little bit there. And come back. It may be a little bit bigger, but don't lose your center. Feel your fingers and the air there. So nice there. So gentle, so soft. And return. And breathe. And one last time, diagonally, to the side, but downwards a little bit. Stay centered. Just sense what's there. And use your fingers and do it slowly. What's there? Don't force yourself to sense something, just be interested. Can I sense something? How do I feel my fingers down there? And one step further out, but stay centered. And return to your center. And then, can you feel all 6 directions we have just done? And can you keep this feeling when you let your hands sink? And just recollect them when this plexuses are formed. You have different ones, the solar plexus. They have a center, but it's not raying out. These centers are more waving out. And maybe we've touched a little bit of the feeling, what it is like. Or what is around, living around such a center. So, when we continue working on this question of the autonomic nerve system, the nerves are, in a way, lead streams of light. Consciousness, which is not our head consciousness, through the body, streams of light. But it's a different sort of light, as we are used to think it up here. And let's try to do the L gesture in a way which supports this idea. For those of you who do not know this gesture, no problem at all, it's so easy. You just start here and have the feeling that's the surface of the earth, and like leaves, the hands lie on the surface. And in the autumn, everything dives into the earth, nourishes the roots. And then after a while, this energy streams up, and in their heart, an unfolding takes place towards the upper world, the outside world, the world of light. And just open up your heart to this world. And return to where you started. as if the autumn would come and peace would come back, calmness. We try it 2 more times. Slowly we dive in, and the legs may bend, they don't have to be stiff. The arms come up and slowly, and you can even try to do it with your heart. This opens your hands. And then you feel the sphere of light around you. Don't lift your hands too far. Just be open to this world of light and bring it to rest. You stand between earth and heaven. One last time, and take your time. Sense every millimeter, how your muscles move, what your fingers do, how you use your heart to open up. Maybe colors, a rainbow arises. And return to the sphere of peace. Feel your breath, return to your center, and let go. I recommend when you do exercises that it's useful to come back to your center first and then let go. Then it's easier to keep what we've been doing in the exercise connected with you. Letting go directly is not wrong, but doing it this way makes it easier. And now we want to, address a little bit, dear system down there, how is it in your realm? And now we try that we do the L in a way that we bring this light of the upper world with us down into this realm down there. But not like rays or colors, but like droplets of light. Yeah? Tiniest droplets of light. And this we try to do maybe 2 or 3 times, that we let this light slowly, penetrate these spheres. And for this reason, we start now at a different place. We start down here where the darkness lives. We open up to the light. We stay connected with the realm down there. We feel the light. And now let go. Feel what's around your arms. And what's around your arms, you just let stream into the sphere down there. Breathe, start again. Open up to the light. And then change from sensing your arms to have a feeling for what's around your arms, the light, and use your arms to let the light around your arms stream downwards. And feel how it's received. It's everywhere down there. And you do it one last third time. L. What's around your arms now? And this leads your arms down carefully. Everywhere it is. Return to your heart. Feel what's going on down there now, around you. Breathe and let go. And everything that has to do with nerves has also to do with creation. So it's building a body, and in the end we will see what for we build the body. And we just know it needs protection. So we do what in eurythmy we call the beat gesture. We reach out into the spheres of light. And slowly with the arms we bring them in, creating a shelter around ourselves, a cloth, wrapping it around us in a way that the body feels protected, and in this protection it's starts to grow. And also now feel down into your lower system. What does it feel like there? Let go, make one step forward. We repeat and then we sit down to listen to the resonance. Just connect with the spheres of light out there. Bring them in. Condense them to a cloth of security, protection, which protects what we have just been doing, and also you. Feel protected from without and from within. Return to yourself. Let go. Breathe and carefully sit down and listen to how the body reacts to what we did. And it's not important that you notice a lot, but take your time to develop interest. Which parts of my body do I notice first? How do they enter my consciousness? What do your feet feel like at the moment? Do they feel the same? And how would you describe the difference? If you look in your body, upper body, lower body, do you perceive more processes of warmth or of freshness or of light? How would you describe it? And when you listen to the quality of your breath, how would you describe it? Narrow, wide, calm. And what lives stronger in your consciousness, your lung sphere or your heart sphere? And if you cannot put it like that, how would you describe the difference? And how do you experience the sphere under your diaphragm, down to the pelvis? Like a space, like something with many things in it. Everything is possible. And when we go on now, and I invite you to join, then we address now one level of light in general, which supports the system from the sphere out of the inner wisdom, and that has to do a lot with the O gesture. And the O normally is addressed to warmth qualities, especially when you attribute it to soul qualities. And now we address it on a bodily level and try to discover a few things there, the inner wisdom. And just put your hands in front of your heart and recollect how it felt when we began, when you sensed yourself, your center, your uprightness. And then you can use your heart to lead your hands along a circle, forming a circle, and you use the heart to carry the hands there. And then you even use the forces of the heart to bring the hands together. Then, in the next step, try to fill this space with warmth and empathy. And then just fill it in a way that you sense, oh, it has a reaction back to my body reacts. My breath reacts. I start to become full from within, and then relax. Return to your center and let go. So what we try to do is we do an O gesture, very much from the heart. We fill it, and then we look for what does it need that a reaction comes back which activates inner forces. Yeah? And it's just trying. I cannot explain it. What does he mean? So be happy with trying this, and the body will understand what you try. And even if it does not react, in its effect, as if you have succeeded. So just let's try it one more time. The hands in front of the chest. Use the forces of the heart to carry the hands along. Use the forces of the heart through your arms to bring the hands together. Use your heart to fill the space. And then use your self-perception to allow things to happen. And let go. And let go. And the art of eurythmy is that you try to do as least as possible yourself. Things should happen by themselves. So actively form the O, but then this uprightness comes about by itself. Now we can do the O gesture also above our head with the same principle. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Just feel the center of your heart. And then slowly use the forces of the heart to carry the hands up. Use the forces of the heart to create the circle. And use the forces of the heart to fill the circle. And use your self-perception, maybe to even notice that the circle, a mirror picture, came into existence around the lower body, and try to sense this. And then let go. Breathe and let go. And all the time, when your breath reacts, you know, yeah, I was in it. I didn't notice, I was trying, I thought I didn't succeed. But when the breath reacts like this, you know, my body liked it. Yeah? And the idea was, we do it up there, but afterwards you notice it has also happened down here. One more try. We are here. The heart creates the first half. the second half of the circle. The heart fills it. And I take my time to notice the mirror picture of the circle. And with intensifying the O above, I can also intensify the O below. And let go. And let go. If you can't lift your hands that far, do it less high or just in your fantasy and accompany it with a small movement, and the same effect can happen. Yeah? The body understands what we try. We do not have to be perfect. Let's try to do it down here, and then we have the O up there. We behind the heart. And then O. Can you feel the O above your head or around your head from the shoulders? Let go. Make a step. Repeat one more time. I go down there, I'm active down there, and I observe up there. My activity is in my arms. I return to my center. I breathe, I let go. Okay, and now we begin with where I wanted to get to. We have done 3 O's to really experience what aspects of it. But now we come back to this wandering aspect. They wander, there's an aim they are going to, and it's a rhythmical process, how these things happen. Yeah? And they are in the background, even of what is there, how things became created. And now we do the O behind. And then you will see what can happen there. And I recommend that you have one foot a little bit in front and the other one behind. And the exercise which comes now is what I call the swan. So we create an O like we always do from the heart, but behind our back. So the heart opens the arms, the hands, leads them into a circle, and then my heart fills this circle of the O behind. And when you do this, what happens to your chest bone, to your collarbone? Can you sense when you fill the space behind that it even lifts your collarbone a little bit? Yeah. And then just let go and feel how nice it is to let the arms go. And close your legs. And now we want not only to have this sphere, the O happening up here, we want to connect it with our lower system. And you try to use the O to create steps forwards, like a swan moves through the water. Just have your hands for a moment down here and just feel how the swan moves its petals, its feet to move through the water. Have the feeling you can shuffle your water behind and then put a little bit of tension in the hands. That helps. Push them a little bit behind. And push them a little bit behind. Great. And we try to create with the muscles of our arms in the O, an energy field which actually moves the legs in a way as if a swan would move its body forward through the water. Bring your hands to your heart. Create the circle behind Feel the space from the heart, feel the chest bone coming up, and then experiment the energy of your upper arms, hands, to create a step. And then let go. Enjoy. And move backwards. And at the moment it's for the first time, and we will repeat it. It's so easy. And everything you try, is there something I can try to do in my arms, physically or mentally, which makes my legs just push in me forward? One last time, then we sit down. We start at the heart. Oh. We close the oh. We fill it. Oh. And then just push with the arms. Push. 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 Let go. Let go. And all of what we tried to do, we only tried to find the interrelationship between the arms and the legs. We were looking for it. We did not know how to do it. But that's sufficient. We were looking for an interrelationship. And over time, things will happen by themselves. Just listen to how it's doing in your body, what we did. How does your chest, your upper body feel like now? How much do you have the impression your body is divided into two parts by your diaphragm? And how much do you have the impression, oh, it's one body, there's one content in it. Both is right, just look at it. What does this vessel look like when you look around in it? When you're looking for breath, where in your body do you have experience of breathing? Mustn't necessarily being a physical breath of the chest. Where do you have the feeling? I notice breathing. And do you have the feeling in your body perception, you have more the light processes in the foreground or warmth processes? And how do the hands feel now? And now that has more to do with the kidneys, a sort of light streaming through our body, which in a way harmonizes, organizes processes. And the kidneys have a lot to do with what we call forces of Venus, yeah? Perception, givingness, earthliness, yeah? Connectedness with what's there, yeah? And now I would like to show you some aspects of the Venus gesture. In the course of time, we are going to combine it with colors in order to honor the different qualities of light, streaming through us on this level. And when we want to touch how the Venus gesture can be experienced, then I invite you, first of all, to arrive at yourself. And now just keep the hands again in a little bit of distance of the body, which can even intensify the experience of presence. And then free your left arm. And please do it with the left arm. And just use the left arm to take up a connection with the earth down there. And use the right arm to keep a connection with yourself. Never get lost in what we are doing. And then really, maybe you stretch the hands a little bit, or you feel a little bit. Try to use it as a sense organ for what sits down there. And then slowly, just lift your arm and have the feeling you can in a way invite what's down there to follow you up there. Huh? And that's why I'm not just stretching my arm, I just let go again. But I have it a little bit bent, like a hollow form, which maybe even sucks a little bit what's down there. Come with me, So stay with yourself, connect with down there, and use your slightly bent arm to invite what's there and bring it up. And it's just trying, it's a bodily fantasy, you could say. We are not making it up, but we try to use our body perception as if there would move something, and this makes things happen. And you can even intensify this imagination as if something even comes from down there, carrying your arm up. We try this 2 times, perhaps. So stay with yourself. Don't lose your uprightness. And then just connect with what's down there. And you invite it to come, and then, yes, I try to create a mood, something is carrying my arm. And if it doesn't work, in my case now it didn't really work, I just continue. As long as I know I'm imitating it, I'm cheating a little bit, it's okay, and suddenly it can come. Don't hesitate to support what you try to by your activity, and then, but look for the moment and has been waiting to do. Yes, something comes up. And you are completely passive. And then I turn around, turn the hands a little bit, that the palms of the hand look towards behind, and then actively go behind. Be interested, what's behind? Penetrate this space. Wow. And then just let go. And also what has been carrying you up is passive also. You too let go. One more time. You are passive. And the energy from down there is actively carrying your arm up. You are active, pushing your hands behind, having interest. What's going on down there? Then turn your hands towards below and carefully let go. And also the energy which carried you, slowly lets go. One more time, these 3 qualities. Passive. Active. Double passive. And when you let go, can you feel how your body grows? that the last movement, actually letting go, creates this energy. Great. Breathe. Bring both hands in front of your chest. And now free your right hand. Put this one on the outside. And use your left hand to stay with yourself and not to get lost in what you do. To begin with, we still do it with both hands, but afterwards we use only one hand and just from the heart open up in a loving gesture, like creating a bowl with your hands. Yeah? A bowl which brings something lovingly to the people. Here you have it, take it. Yeah? So it's not just creating a bowl, it's also really offering what's in there. But we don't want to get lost in this offering, so keep your left hand to your heart. But still use your heart forces to create through the upper arm, through the lower arm, through the hands, a gesture which really gives and invites others to take. But don't forget your left arm. You're not running out of energy. You're just giving what's there because you're so rich. And then return. And we can practice later on. That's not just a giving, but also a receiving in it. But for today, we just practice the giving side. But there will come the receiving too. So be with yourself. Use your heart forces to really stream out. Have this giving and stay with yourself. And also here, wait for a moment that you have the feeling, I grow inwardly. How much have I to bring it back, my gesture? I was too far out. That this inner growth is really filled from within. And that my breath reacts in a positive way, not in a being pulled out way. Return to your center. Let go. And to finish, and then we again sit down and listen just to what this simple exercise did to us. Just have for a moment this connection to the earth with the left arm. And we do not do the movement for today. That's not necessary. But just have this, the left arm, the connection down there. And the right arm is in front of the heart. And then feel how this connection down there strengthens your heart. And then with this strength which you receive from your connection to the earth, you open up. Your heart anchored and enriched and fulfilled from the earth. The heart streaming through the arms out and receiving. And just return to your center. And one last time is, I invite you not to, which would not be wrong, use your soul forces to carry your hands out directly, but use your heart forces to go through your upper arm, through your lower arm, through your hands, to bring it through your body, because your body knows what you are able to give, yeah? And takes the energies which are needed along with it. Yeah? Okay, one last time. I stand diagonally, you might see it a little bit better then. I'm here in my heart. I connect with down there. Then I allow my field to be nourished in the heart. And then I go through the body, through the upper arm, lower arm. and I'm not get lost in my center. I still feel my center, the connection to the earth, and I feel myself growing within those two ways of connectedness. Just let it, being sensed for a while. Return to your center. And again, breathe, let go. And carefully move to where you take a seat, not to lose what you have just built up. Sit down for a moment. And have a look how what we have been doing is doing in you. How would you describe the difference of your both arms now? Everything is okay, just allow it to enter your consciousness and to color it, to enrich it. And when you look at your shoulder girdle on the left side and on the right side, what's the difference there? And even more, how do they look at each other? Are they a little bit looking irritated, like in my case, or do they just swing harmoniously with each other? How do they interrelate? And if you would have to give your lungs an imaginary shape, like a ball or a cube, or what kind of shape would you say your lungs have at the moment? A sense shape, not the real shape. And how much do you enjoy your breathing? And how much does the breathing enjoy itself? Things like that you can look at. Also, many different things. Feel free. We have been looking, or starting to look at a light which in a way, harmonizes things, interrelates things. And now this system is not only there that we can live as human, as healthy and strong, and that the metabolism works well. It's also a sort of holy space which must be created by this nerve system for us. Because from where we come from, karmic reasons, other reasons, the organs are shaped very differently. Some livers energetically are like this, some kidneys are like this, and they themselves, they are pretty content, but that's a lot of, it needs to harmonize them. And it's also quite a lot of going on. It's not silent down there. It's lots of energy and also building and destruction and constantly. And the nerve system in a way down there creates a sort of interplay which is not just harmonious, but which is also created in a way that what makes the essence of us as human beings, can live in this body. It creates the vessel for the essence of what is human. That's this nerve system. And it's juvenile, it's growing, it's full of joy. But and this joyness is there because, the human being is a future force. And to honor this aspect also, we touch the last set of exercises, and I hope you agree that we continue another 5 to 8 minutes perhaps, and for those of you who already have to have a rest, just sit down and watch. That's also pretty fine. Okay. So this joy and this going out and this future orientatedness we can express in our being in a musical way, by just making 2 steps. And please use your left foot now to make a little step forward. And then place your right foot a little bit, not far, next to it. And then keep this joy of moving forward and this stability to feel your feet, to feel your hips, and even to feel your shoulder girdle, the clavicles. And then feel this joy of going forward in your clavicles. And maybe you notice the heels become light, the clavicles, they want to fly. And then let this joy of fly stream in the lower arms, that they start to move like wings up and down. And then return a little bit to the upper arms. And they say, yes, I support you, come along. And then the lower arms, so nice, I'm supported, I can fly. Feel the hands, feel your fingers, your fingertips, how they go out. Far beyond your fingers, and then have the feeling, I can arrive. And then have this feeling, I have arrived. Come closer to you. Come over you. And then receive it and slowly let it sink down. This mood of peace, this mood of calmness. Sullenness. And just stand in this space which you've just received. And maybe you noticed you're standing on the heels, well grounded and connected to the earth. And sense how the column in your back is supported suddenly by this. And then close the feet. Let's repeat it one more time. Arrive at your center, but don't touch it necessarily. Feel your heart. Feel the joy in your heart. Make a step left leg forward, right leg a little bit to the side. Just feel the feet, your hips, your clavicles like wings. They want to go forward, they want to fly. They send it in the lower arms, the upper arms supported, the lower arms spread out, the hands start to build wings, the fingers go out, searching for where could we go to. The fingertips say, yes, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. And then allow yourself the feeling, I have arrived. Let this feeling come closer, come over you, and slowly receive it. Let it stream down. And allow yourself to stand in this space. To feel your heels, your breath, the joy in your heart, and close your feet. And this, over time, we will, or musical aspects, which in a way allow our being to orientate itself in levels which give it meaning. For this reason, we want to make a few steps, because we also want to invite this quality to sink down. And all what we do today is just go a little bit down and have the feeling you expand a little bit down there. And then you pull the energy a little bit together, you become small. And we do this with making a few steps. We make a long step, 2 short steps on the place. A long step and 2 very short steps on the space. And then 2 long steps. And if you don't have much space, it's no problem at all. You just go 2 steps forward and another few backwards and then forward again. So those of you who have space, they just walk one way, and those of you who don't have much space, do it like me, a few steps forwards, a few steps backwards. We just do it one time, just physically, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long. That's all. Those who are now in front, they can walk backwards, or you come backwards and do the same way again, whatever feels good. And all we try is that when you do the long step, we expand down there. When we do the short step, we contract down there. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long. Last time. Are you ready? Long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long. Return to your center and breathe. We finish to create this specific mood of solemnness, of holiness, maybe even, which has to do with this realm too, with the exercise, with the 2 steps and the arms going out. Left foot forward, but joy in the heart first. The joy in the heart is always there. Often it's hidden, but it's there. Left, right, feet, hips, clavicle wings. Wow. Lower arm, upper arm, lower arm, hands, fingers, fingertips, there. Yes, I can arrive. Just feel your uprightness. Close your leg. Feel your heart. The space you stand in, and then this sphere. Your lower body. And slowly, without losing what you've been doing, just sit down. Relax. Allow yourself also now to relax. You can listen to the resonance for 1, 2, 3 minutes, but then also just let go. What's the general attitude of your body towards what we did now? When you ask him, did he like it? If you're curious, you can ask him why. But you can also just look. What do my lower legs feel like, my feet? What's the quality of light in my body and the quality of light around my body? How much does my body like it to sit upright? How much is it longing for lying down now?